Member of Parliament, a young, aggressive young lady, nominated or specially elected Honorable Harun Umu.
Very well, Honorable Wamchomba, next time you donate your time once, so that you don't have to keep coming back. Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to contribute on issue number 8. I definitely support the policy on standardization because I believe while addressing the issue on school uniforms, we'll also be able to address the issue on Muslim students, especially wearing the hijab in schools. A lot of institutions have a policy, and this is a matter that has also gone to court. But with this new policy, we'll be able to address that so that there'll be standardization across institutions, both religious and non-religious institutions, because with that, we'll not have infringement of rights. From my own experience, I went to a school where we were not allowed to wear hijab, and this is something that kind of affected me negatively, and a lot of children are withdrawing from top national schools because of this issue. So this will allow standardization across board, whether Muslim, Christian, or any religion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Like I had said earlier at the introduction of my submissions, I cannot take for granted the kind and the weight that I have had and received from honorable members of this House along the motion that I introduced towards standardizing school uniforms and coming up with a government policy so that we can be able to bring some soberness in the industry. Honorable Speaker, the reason why this motion was introduced is because of the many complaints we have received as members of Parliament, especially during this time when we are introducing the junior secondary school in our primary schools. Honorable Speaker, yesterday I was in my village, in a village called Kamba, and I interacted with parents of Kanyore Primary School, one of the largest primary school I have in Githunguri, Githiga Ward. And it was shocking for me to learn that most of the JSS learners are still at home because they cannot afford the new uniform that has been introduced. Remembering that they were in the same primary school, now they have graduated to JSS, the same primary school, but they have to buy new uniform. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, this is happening across the country. It is time for us to standardize and say, if you are to introduce new uniform, what material should we adopt? What quality? At what price should we not exceed? Because we have had schools that add profits on top of the basic requirement of uniform. A mere shirt that is worn by a boy, age 7, should not go beyond 4,500. In the market, the same shirt go for 800 or 1,000 at most. But why should a school dictate that a shirt worn by a grade 1, grade 2 boy be paid for beyond 4,500? Mr. Speaker, our schools are not business centers, but unfortunately they are becoming uniform business centers. Our teachers are not businessmen within the school compounds, but unfortunately they become active businessmen. Cartels of uniforms have come up. In my Githunguri constituency, parents are forced to go to Kiambu town, 26 kilometers. Yet we have a town in Githunguri where there are tailors. But our tailors are not involved in the making of the uniforms. A certain businessman who is moneyed has to influence the teachers to direct all the sales to their shops, and therefore rendering our tailors useless. Mr. Speaker, my motion towards